TJ Productions, providing the best in sports and entertainment.
Bloomsburg Huskies ice hockey, live from the Toyota Sportsplex here on TJ Productions. Hello everyone, this is Jake Mills, and we are here at the Toyota Sportsplex for another Bloomsburg Huskies DVHC matchup, conference matchup between the Bloomsburg Huskies and the Bucknell Bison. Last time you were with us, the Huskies lost to Gettysburg, and since then have not played any games since. Bucknell, they're a little bit of a different story here. They actually have only played one game on the year. That was a 8-4 loss to Alvernia. So, Huskies are on the season 3-2. Again, last time you were with us, the last game, they lost 8-5 to Gettysburg. So they are 0-2 in division play. And Bucknell, like I said, they are 0-1 division play, but they've only played one singular game this season. So, folks, the Huskies look to have majority of their players. They are down Vincent Cantardi today due to an injury. He is on the bench for them today. They have both goalies, Keys and Paulus. I see Emily Phillips out there, Benedito Krakalici, Carter Bandix, Wise Gable, everyone, for the most part, is here. They are down one of their starting linesmen, Cantardi, though. So we are about 6 minutes away from puck drop here, and the key to this game today for the Huskies is going to be controlling emotions. If you guys watched the game last week, the Huskies did get a little bit emotional. There was some tensions between them and the Bullets of Gettysburg, and they definitely got some penalties that they probably shouldn't have, and just a lot of things did not go their way. Emotions took over, got a little chippy, and ultimately worked in Gettysburg's favor. They took advantage of that and won that game 8-5. So if you're Bloomsburg today, you have to control your emotions and not let the other team get the best of you, because they could score goals. We know that. We obviously see Gavin Weisgable. He could score a lot. Trent Winters makes a ton of plays. Nathan Wolsifer could score a lot, and so could Zach Getz. That starting line, especially Weisgable, Getz, and Wolsifer, they really, can get the puck in the back of the net. And it looks like Tyler Keys will be getting the start today. He's been playing pretty well in net. But again, last week, like I said, emotions got the best of them. Too many penalties and a lot of chippiness between the both teams, and Gettysburg just capitalized on that. So that's my key for the Huskies today. And for Bucknell, like I said, they only played one game this year, so I'm sure a lot of these kids are, just getting acclimated, really. They do have a big roster, I will say that. A lot more skaters than the Huskies do. They have a big team, but only playing one game, and that game was last week, might I add, as well. So a lot of the other teams in the league and other club hockey teams that Bloomsburg has played and other teams in the DVCHC have been going at it since middle to early September. So Bucknell, they just played their first contest last week. So definitely having a bigger roster size helps, more guys to rotate with, but Bloomsburg has a lot more games under their belt than Bucknell does. When we come back, we will have the national anthem and the beginning of our game between the Bloomsburg Huskies and the Bucknell Bison. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
Serpentatics Hockey is the proud wax sponsor of the Bloomsburg University ice hockey team. Serpentatics Hockey provides wax products and goalie and player training sessions in the New York and New Jersey area. They are proudly sponsoring many different clubs this year, including the FPHL's Binghamton Black Bears, the Northern Michigan Warhounds, Tennessee Women's Ice Hockey, and your Bloomsburg Huskies. Follow them on Instagram at Serpentatics Hockey.
Find yourself at Bloomsburg University. We offer more than 50 majors, 40 minors, and 20 graduate programs to help our students grow personally and professionally. And with more than 200 student organizations, there's a place for everyone. Located at the intersection of excellence and affordability, Bloomsburg puts you on the path to an exciting career with a bright future. Bloomsburg University, a great place to be you. Learn more at bloomu.edu.
At PAFootballNews.com, we've got you covered. If you're looking for the best coverage of high school football in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, check out PAFootballNews.com. From schedules to rankings, game coverage to Friday night scoreboard, live streams, and more, PA Football News is the one-stop shop for everything high school football in Pennsylvania. Follow us on Twitter at PAFootballNews and visit us at PAFootballNews.com. We got you covered.
Live streaming can be tricky, and sometimes trying to find the right software to make your streams look really professional can be a real chore. The thing I like about StreamYard is that the user interface is really simple to understand and can give you a professional look without a whole lot of trying to figure out what you're supposed to be doing next.
PAFootballNews.com and CWTAP. Tap into the state. PAFootballNews.com and CWTAP presents their weekly highlight show, bringing you, the viewers and fans, the best of the weekend's high school and college football action and interviews from all over the state of Pennsylvania. And introducing The View from the Sidelines, where you, the fans, can send in clips of your favorite team or athletes. Simply email your links or clips to Billy@PAFootballNews.com to subject line The View by Sunday morning, and we'll try and present them on the program. PAFootballNews.com and CWTAP Tap into the State. Our weekly highlight show every Tuesday at 9 on CWTAP and the next morning streaming on PFN. We got you covered.
At Wilkes, we know you're ready to find your future. This is a haven for whatever you find interesting, for those willing to work hard for whatever comes next, for anyone searching for an incredible campus experience both in and out of the classroom. It all starts with one simple question. What do you want to do? At Wilkes, you will. Be part of a university you'll love. For more information, visit wilkes.edu.
Ms. LaCordia has to offer. Come check out the new Henry Science Center. Take a break at Arches between classes.
Or join us for special events. Come try one of our 26 D3 sports.
You could live here.
Or here.
Or here.
You can't go good without us.
And we are back here from the Toyota Sportsplex in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania for today's DVC HC matchup between the Bloomsburg Huskies and the Bucknell Bison. For the Bison, it appears that both goaltenders here, but it looks like Gabriella Giantacito will have the start for the Bison today. And both teams are getting ready here to make their way out, and the national anthem will play, and we will get ready for some action here from the Toyota Sportsplex. So like I said earlier, the Bucknell Bison coming to this game with only one game played on the season. That was a 8-4 loss against Alvernia. They do have a lot more skaters than the Huskies do. Huskies down Vincent Catardi as well, one of their starting linesmen. But for the most part, looks like they have everyone else intact. And it looks like for the Huskies, obviously Tyler Keys and Connor Paulus are the two goaltenders there. And then for Bucknell, it's Gabriella Giantacito and Henry Monaghan. So with an injury to your starting line, I would like to see who the Huskies put out there in Catardi's place. We will find out shortly, as both teams have made their way to the bench. So you can see the Bloomsburg Huskies are over on their side, and the Bucknell Bison are on theirs. And we'll get a look here at the Bison starting line, or so I think. And then Gabriella Giantacito will be in net for the Bison. And right now it looks like for the Bison it's going to be number 28, Henry Luft. Number 63, Sam Bird-Leitner. Number 12, Sam Kessler. Just trying to get numbers here and such, but I will do that after the anthem, of course. And that was the national anthem here from the Toyota Sportsplex. And as we were going through it, so the Huskies out there will have Trent Winters, Zach Getz, Nate Wolsifer, Gavin Weisgable, and Benedito Krakalici in their starting line. And for the Bucknell Bison, it's number 12, Sam Kessler, number 20, which is Ryan Dewan, number 28 is Henry Luft, and number 63, Sam Bird-Leitner. And number 25, Henry Ratner. And again, in goal for the Bucknell Bisons, Gabriella Giantacito. Yes, I got that right. And for the Huskies, it is number 40, Tyler Keys. So we're about to get started here from the Toyota Sportsplex in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania for today's matchup between the Bloomsburg Huskies and the Bucknell Bison. So here we are at the face-off Wolsifer in there for the Huskies, and we are underway. Bucknell gets that, but it's pushed right back to the Huskies. Huskies pass down nice. Wolsifer with it. Wolsifer working in. Shot just wide, and it picked up there by Giantacio. So right off the rip there, Bucknell gets the puck, and then Wolsifer picks that up, and Wolsifer gets that and takes a shot on goal. So the Huskies will have it in their end of the ice. Wolsifer, it's picked up by the Bison. They're going to pass back around. Bucknell working in, pass across. Bucknell working in. Back around, pass in front, shot. And a save there by Keys. Nice job there by Tyler Keys. Good opportunity there for Bucknell. That was number 25, Henry Ratner. He passed that out to number 12, Sam Kessler. And we'll be getting a line change here for the Bison. Number 19, some of the numbers I'm seeing, Jeffrey Manuel. Number 18, Noah Thorpe. Noah Thorpe, I should say. My apologies. Noah Thorpe, like Jim Thorpe. And here we go. Huskies with it now. Puck's loose. Bucknell gets that back. Picked up there by the Huskies. That's number 13, Gavin Weisgable. Can't hold on to it, though, so Bucknell retains possession. Shot, and they score! Bucknell with 19:17 to go in the first period. That is number 10, Ethan Cohen, with the goal for the Bison, and they lead 1-0 here early on. So a nice shot there by Cohen to get the Bison up early in this one. And, folks, if you've been watching the Huskies this season, you know that this happens quite a bit. They always let up the first goal. They've never punched first. And that appears to continue here in this game. But now the puck's loose at center ice. Bucknell will work back in. Bison working with it. Picked up by the Huskies. But the Bison have that. Bucknell working into the zone. Puck's loose, picked up by Phillips. Broken up there by a hurt of Bison. Now Bucknell has to reset. The Bison picked up there by the Huskies. It's number 91, Trent Winters. He loses control of it. Picked back up by Bucknell. Bucknell loses it again. Shot back into the zone by Wolsifer. No, that's not Wolsifer. That is Modispaw. But now the Bison will have it back. Pass cross ice, broken up. Broken up by Modispaw again. Or no, that's Cordone. Cordone, broken up by Cordone. Bison now with it. Bucknell having to reset there. So here come the Bison. Pass cross ice does not go, but it's picked back up. Pass in front, intercepted. And the Huskies shoot this back into the zone, and that will be an icing here. So a lot of back and forth action here so far in this game. Huskies been able to kind of hold on to it a little bit, but Bucknell doing the same. Bucknell has in their zone. Shot. Just nice save there by Keys. That was Ratner with a shot. Bucknell still with it. Shot across ice just wide. Puck's loose. Ackerbach with it. Or shoots it across. And now that's Strug with it. Strug. Tries to pass back out, but it's picked up by the Huskies. Huskies working down ice. Winters. Winters looking to shoot. Just tipped there by number 25 of the Bisoner, Henry Ratner. And the puck now will be in the hands of Bucknell. Passes it to Strug. Huskies get that, but that was Wolsifer trying to hold on to that there. But now they have it back. It's Weisgable intercepted there. The Bison now have it, working down ice. Looks to pass it out. Shot, and they score. What a nice shot there by Henry Luft. And the Bison get an early 2-0 lead with 16:38 to go in the first period. What a powerful shot there by Luft of the Bison. You know, shots here from Bucknell. That first one as well was also a similar style type of shot. And, yeah, they're getting more shots, and, that's ultimately leading to more goals. That's usually how that works. So it's a fight for it at center ice. Oh, and a nice hit there by Colin Spence of the Bison. But that puck is loose. It's Bender. Bender has it. Bender had it. Puck's loose again. Bucknell back with it. That's Kessler. Now the Bison have it back. It's Luft. Puck's in front, and a nice save there by Keys. Break that one up. Now the Huskies looking to get it back here, but the Bucknell Bison hold on to it and shoot it back into the zone. So now the Huskies have to reset. There they go along the boards. Puck shot back into their zone, and Bucknell will get that back. It's Luft. Luft had it, I should say. Puck now down at the other end. We'll get an icing call. So, folks, it looks like Bucknell right now has plenty more shots on goal than the Huskies do, but let's see if that changes with the puck in their zone. So on the boards. Bucknell, they pick it back up. Trying to work down ice. Shot. Oh, just wide. Puck's in front. Keys on it. Nice save there by Tyler Keys there to prevent another Bison goal. That was number 10, Ethan Cohen. Just realized there's 2 number 10s on the Bucknell roster. But now, puck's loose. Shot. Just off the stick of Keys, and that was number 29, Elliot Slane of the Bison, getting that shot off. So a nice save there again by Tyler Keys. And they get themselves back in position here. Oh my God, folks, I just realized my mic was all the way down that whole time. You guys could still hear me, but very, very quietly. I apologize for that. We have fixed that. So now, the Bison with it. Back around. Broken up. Weisgable there for the Huskies. But Bucknell gets that back. Fight for it along the boards. Bucknell in front. Shot. Almost a shot. That was Ethan Cohen again. Bucknell still with it. Pass across ice to Herman. Bucknell still with it. Pass around the back of the net. Pass was intended for Thorpe there. Thorpe couldn't get that one. Pass back to Thorpe. Puck is tipped, and now it will be sent back, and the Bison have to reset. And Cohen had that. Now it's picked up by Thorpe. Thorpe can't hold on to it. Joe Weston there for the defense for the Huskies. Puck back across ice to the Huskies. That's Weisgable. He can't hold on to that one. The Bison will regain possession, but then it's picked up again by Wolsifer. And now the Huskies will have it back. Looking to work into the zone. Oh, and it pass is not going. Bucknell jumped right on that opportunity, but couldn't hold on to it. That's Toronis with it. Toronis with it. It's picked up back by the Huskies. Weisgable to Wolsifer. Hits off the skate of Wolsifer. The puck goes down the ice, and that will be an icing. So, wow. Yeah, hello, guys. Everyone watching. You definitely could have heard me, but just very quietly. I am so sorry for that. That was from our previous live event that we did on the channel, and that was me playing Mario Kart Wii, and that was the the slider for the Wii audio. The Bucknell shot. It's Luft. Or Ratner, I should say. It's Ratner with the shot. So, yeah, that sound issue, I apologize for that, guys. That usually never happens. I'm usually pretty good with this stuff. But anyways, we have a hockey game going on. Enough about me. So now, the puck is loose. And now the Huskies try to work down ice. Puck is loose in the middle of the ice. There's Phillips, which tries to pass it back, but it's broken up by Bucknell. So the Huskies have to reset. Huskies trying to work down ice. That's Cardone. Oh, but it's broken up by the Bison there. Now Bucknell working down ice. Shot. Saved by Keys, and the puck is loose, and they score. That was Ethan Strug with the goal for the Bison, and he took advantage of that loose puck. He was right there for it. And the Bucknell Bison give themselves a 3-0 lead with 13:18 to go in the first period. So Bucknell off to a very great start here. That one there was great awareness there by Strug to get that in. Now Bucknell has his back, working down ice. Shot again, nice save there. Body saved by Keys. Puck's back in front, shot! And a save by Keys. What another great opportunity for the Bison to put one in the back of the net. That shot was from number 28, Henry Luft. And another great save there by Tyler Keys, but also a great opportunity for Bucknell to possibly get this a 4-goal lead here with 13:06 to go. Bucknell back shot, blocked by Keys again. Huskies try to hold on to that. Skrakalishi in there for it, but it's picked back up. Oh, now it's loose. Bison, though, tip it up. That's Graney with it. Tries to make the pass in front, but the Huskies are right there for it. It's Phillips. Phillips tries to pass it to Cordone. Cordone broken up by the Bison there. So now Bucknell will retake possession. It's Kessler, shot. And a nice glove save there by Keys. So, right now I think it's an issue of giving the Bucknell Bison too many opportunities for shots, because Keys is making some very nice saves, but you're giving Bucknell every opportunity you can to get some of these shots, get even more shots, and again, despite the nice saves, you're giving Keys too many of those. So now the Huskies, though, they worked out ice. It's Weisgable. He holds on to that. Shot! Doesn't go. Nice hustle there by Gavin Weisgable. Now Getz will have it. Getz passes it out. Tries to find Krakalishi there. Broken up, and now the puck is shot back down ice. And it's a fight for it. It's Winters in there. Winters and Dawn for it. But now Weisgable picks that back up. Passes it. Huskies working in. That's Getz. Broken up by the Bison. Bucknell shoots it around. It's picked up by the Huskies. It's Weisgable. Weisgable holding on to it. Weisgable looking for an open man. Nice defense there by Bucknell. It's picked back up by the Bison. And with 28, Henry Luft had it there. And it's picked back up here. Oh, nice defense there by Krakalishi of the Huskies. Shot, though, again, and they score! Jeffrey Manuel there with the shot for the Bison, and they give themselves a 4-0 lead with 11:40 to go in this first period, and Bucknell just off to a hot start, and I'm pretty sure every single goal was by a different Bison, so that's pretty impressive as well for them. So for not playing more than one game in the season so far, Bucknell, they have really have been playing well so far here. Winters there, nice defense. Can't hold on to it, though. It's the Bison working back in. Shot. Nice save there by Keys. That was number 29, Elliott Slane, with the shot. So now the Bison have it in their zone again. Shot broken up there by the Huskies. Nice defensive play there. That was Slane with a shot again, but now the Huskies pick that up. That's Krakalishi with it. Krakalishi to Cordone. Intercepted there by Herman. Herman, pass out in front, blocked. Picked up by the Huskies. And now they have to get something going here. Puck's loose. Bender's in the fight for it, but the Bison picked that back up. And now Bucknell tries to get it across. Couldn't do so, but they hold on to it still. Nice defense there by Carter Bandix of the Huskies. And now the Huskies will have that back. Winters, he looks for Cordone. Cordone couldn't get that pass. So Winters still with it, a fight for it along the boards. And the Bison pick that back up. Still holds on to it. 3 Husky defenders in there not letting anything go there. But the puck is still in the hands of number 18, Noah Thorpe. Passes it back to Herman. Herman tries to shoot it across ice, and now the Huskies will reset. Puck shot down the ice, so it'll be an icing call. And right now the Bison are playing keep away with the Huskies. I mean, they haven't been able to really hold on to this puck at all. And like I said, Tyler Keys is making some nice saves, but ultimately, you know, the Huskies have not been able to match the shots on goal of the Bison. So now Bucknell will have it in their zone. Ratner with it. Tries to pass it across. Shot in front again. Shot doesn't go, I should say. Puck's in the back of the net. Call for a Michigan goal there by their head coach. I don't know if that's going to happen. It could. The Bison's still with it. Puck's broken loose. Cordone's there for it. But Bird Leitner is there for it as well. And the Bison retain possession. Ethan Strug there in for it. Picked up by the Huskies. Shot down the ice. Now the Bison have to reset. So Bucknell still with it. Huskies trying to play defense here, but they're Strug with a shot. Blocked by Keys. It's back out to Bird Leitner. Bird Leitner with a shot, just wide. It's Ratner. Puck's along the boards. Picked up by Bird Leitner again. Bird Leitner shot. Doesn't go. Shot again. Doesn't go. Puck's in front of the net. Shot. Just high. That was Henry Ratner with the shot there. The one-timer just too high. And now the puck will be shot back down ice, and we'll have another icing here. So, man, Bucknell just killing the Huskies in time of possession right now. And Huskies really not had the puck in their zone much at all in this first period. 8:48 to go here from the Toyota Sportsplex, and Bucknell's just controlled that time of possession. And it's showing. Bucknell with it. Pass broken up there by Bender, but no one there for the puck, so Bucknell will get it back. Weisgable immediately breaks that up off the bench. Bender tries to shoot that back. It doesn't go, though. That's Kessler there. Kessler trying to get the puck, but Joe West is in there as well. Puck shot along the boards, and now the Bison will have to go back and reset, but the Huskies are playing up here, and it's picked back up by the Huskies. Shot back into the zone by Getz. So now the Huskies looking to keep the puck in their zone, trying to get something going here. Puck is loose again along the boards, but Winters is there for it. The puck is still loose, and the Bison will pick that back up. That's Colin Spence there to get it back. Now it's a fight for it along the boards. Bison moving into the zone. That's Luft. Now Don. Shot by Graney. Puck's back in front, though. Almost picked up there by Graney once again. Now the Huskies are moving down the ice. It's Weisgable. Weisgable shot. Nice glove save there by Gabriella Giantasio. Now Weisgable still has it, though. Tries to make the pass in front to Getz. Doesn't go. Puck is still in the hands of Weisgable, but it's picked up by the Bison. The Bison will have it now, working down ice. So now Bucknell, the one-on-one, broken up there by Trent Winters. Nice play there by the captain. Puck's back in front. Winters there with the defense. Prevented a one-timer there. Nice defensive play by him. That's Slane. He passes it back around. Now the Huskies trying to get something going, but it's picked right back up by Bucknell. Shot. Doesn't go. Bucknell still with it. Tries to pass it back out in front. No one there for it. That's Herman now. So shot. A body save there by Keys. That was Alex Herman with the shot for the Bison. So again, the Huskies, they defensively have been trying to make a little bit of an effort here, but ultimately Bucknell is holding on to this puck very much so. Have not seen much possession time from the Huskies so far. So now the Bison have it back in their own zone. Puck's loose though, picked back up by the Bison. That's Thorpe with it. Thorpe looking for the pass in front. Blocked their shot. Hits off the side of the net and up into the net. That was up into the netting. That was number 19, Jeffrey Manuel, with the shot for the Bison. So the Bison still have possession. It's Manuel, but the pass is broken up there by the Huskies. But Bucknell is still there for it. Makes the pass cross ice to Cohen. That's Thorpe with it. Nice defense there by Trent Winters of the Bloomsburg Huskies. But Bucknell seems to be really holding on. That Winters shoots it across the boards looking for Cordone, but it's broken up there by Herman. Herman shot just high, still in play. So the Huskies now looking to get something going there, but there's Thorpe. He's in for the poke check there, and now the Bison can reset. 5:38 to go in this first period. Bucknell up 4-0 over the Bloomsburg Huskies. Shot. That was Thorpe again with the shot. Puck's back in the net. Looking for a pass back in front. Manuel still with it, had it there. That's Ethan Cohen now with it. But then it's picked back up by Bucknell. Bucknell trying to work in front. Shot. Keys, nice save there by Tyler Keys, laying out for that one. Shot. And that one bounced into the back of the net there for Bucknell. Unfortunate bounce there for Tyler Keys after the nice layout save. And that was number 63. We'll get the official. 63, Sam Bird Leitner with the shot, and it is now 5-0 Bucknell with 5:05 to go in this first period. So now, Bucknell with it now. That's Ackerbach. Shot in front, blocked by Keys. Puck's up. There's Strug with it. Strug passes it back to the blue line. That's picked up there by Weisgable. Or Getz. And Getz couldn't get that pass off. So it's Bison, the Bison back with it now. That's Herman. But he's thrown across ice. Now the Huskies will have this. It hits off the back of Weisgable, but he retains possession. Makes the pass across ice. Nice pass there by Gavin Weisgable. Shot. Oh, just off the side of the net there. That was number 11, I believe. Yes, Krakalishi. Now the Huskies have this puck back. Nice hit along the boards there by the Bucknell Bison. I believe that was number 44, Jackson Greeny. So the Huskies trying to keep it in their end of the ice, but Getz with it here. Getz tries to pass it back. Shot. And a save there by Giantasio. That was number 13, Weisgable, with the shot there for the Huskies. And ultimately couldn't get anything off that, unfortunately. And obviously some frustration there by both Getz and Weisgable there. So now the Huskies shot back in front. Puck is loose in front of the net. No one there for it, though. So Bucknell will take that back. Pass cross ice. The Huskies have it, though, trying to reset, looking for someone, but there's no one there, so it's picked up by Bucknell. That's Don. Don with the puck. Broken up there by Winters. Tries to make the back shot there. That was number 28, Henry Luft, but the Huskies picked that back up. So now, and it's broken up there by Bucknell, and they will regain possession here. Shot, and they score. That was number 20, Ryan Don. What a fantastic shot, might I add. That was a very nice shot there by Don of the Bucknell Bison, and they now lead 6-0 with 3:06 left in this first period. And that was number 20, like I said, Ryan Don, unassisted as well. So, but now the Huskies got to do something here with 3 minutes left in this first period. Trying to reset here. but Bucknell's right there for it. There's Cordone with it on the end of the ice. Has to shoot that one out to reset, but Bucknell's right there for it. Nice hit along the boards there by Bucknell. And the Bison will have this puck back. So that was Don. He passes out to Luft. Luft can't hold on to that, though, so now the puck is loose. Gives the Huskies an opportunity to reset. 2:30 left in this first period. So now the Huskies working down ice. Pass does not go, so Bucknell retains possession here. Puck's loose, picked back up by the Bison. That's number 28, Henry Luft with it. Luft working down ice, gets around the Huskies. Shot. Nice save there by Keys. Oh, and a nice shot there by Henry Luft. Just stayed right in front of that one and tipped it back up, and it is now 7-0 Bucknell with 2:10 left in the first period. So it's a thing of one after another, one right after the other, and man, Bucknell just putting it on the Huskies right now, and pretty sure that time of possession, like I've said, has really been killing them here. And obviously some emotions. The Huskies are not happy with ways things are going, so kind of a similar situation to last week. Shot again by Herman. Now the Huskies have that back. Winters working down the ice. He can't hold on to it, though. There's a hurt up Bison in front of him. The puck is still in the Husky zone. Winters tries to pass that back in front to Getz, but number 18, Noah Thorpe, was there for it. So the Bison will move back in. That's Slane with it now. Slane passes it. Pucks around back. Tries to hit a goal from behind. Did not go. Weisgable picks that up, and he looks to hit Getz down ice. Getz with the hustle. But he can't. He holds on to that puck. Tries to take a shot in front. Doesn't go. Picked back up by Bucknell. Bucknell now with it. Tries to pass across ice. No one there for it. Couldn't hold on to that one, I should say. There was someone there for it. That was number 19, Jeffrey Manuel, but he couldn't hold on to that. And that would be an icing call there. So the Huskies will have this puck back in their zone here. 1:08 to go in this first period. And they need to get something off here before the end of the period, because this is not the start you want for sure. So the Huskies win the faceoff, tries to pack it back in front to Getz, but Bucknell's right there for that. Picked up by Joe West there. Nice defense there, and he breaks that puck loose. And the Huskies now try to get it going, but Bucknell picks that right back up. That's Ratner. He passes it over to Bird Leitner. Bucknell now working back down ice. That's Strug. Broken up there by the Huskies. Pass back around to Ackerbach. Ackerbach to Ratner. Ratner shot, but did not go there. Puck is hit along the boards and picked back up by the Bison, and be an offsides there, it appears. 18.7 seconds left in this first period here, folks. And like I said, Bloomsburg not able to really hold on to that puck at all. The Huskies has just not been able to get anything going in their offensive zone, and Bucknell's just been taking full advantage of that. But the Huskies, they win that faceoff. Cordone was there for it. Shot across ice by West, but it's picked back up in front, and it appears that we will have an offsides call again. So I guess West was offsides there. I couldn't really tell from up here, but the refs are obviously a lot closer to that than I am, so could have been a close call, but I didn't think he was. But obviously I have a little farther of a sight than the refs do. So the Huskies, they have it in their zone, but it's broken up by Bucknell. Ackerbach passes it to shot there by Strug. And that will be the end of your first period, and your score after one. The Bucknell Bison 7, the Bloomsburg Huskies nothing. So folks, like I said, emotions high right now. Kind of the same situation last week. And I just heard the stat of the shots on goal. Bucknell has 42 and Bloomsburg has 10. So like I said, folks, obviously Bucknell has been getting a ton of shots off there, 42 to be exact, and that's obviously why this game is going the way it is. And Keys has been making some nice saves though, but you get 42 shots in one period. That doesn't do you any favors as a goaltender, and the Huskies have just not been able to retain the puck in their zone. They haven't had the puck much in their zone, so like I said, 42 shots. A couple of those are going to go in, unfortunately. That's a lot of shots for one period there from the Bison, as opposed to the Huskies only having 10. So, again, that's been the issue pretty much all season. This was the issue in the Alvernia game the first week when they were down 5-0 at the first period. Just couldn't hold on to the puck in their own zone. Couldn't really get much offense generated, and that's for sure the case here against Bucknell. So 7-0 here after one period of play from the Toyota Sportsplex. And as you know, since it's just me and I don't have a other person in the booth with me, our little booth here, I like to show you guys our high school football coverage from the weekend. So Friday night we had one of the biggest games in a very personal and emotional type game for me to cover, because it was my alma mater, Pittston area, playing at their rivals Wyoming area. Actually, a couple of kids, two of the kids from the Bloomsburg Huskies went to Wyoming area, Pittston area, so a little tie-in there. But I am a graduate of Pittston area high school, played football there, so I was so honored to be able to cover this game. Unfortunately, the Patriots did not pull it out. Wyoming area came back at their 15-0 deficit in the first quarter, and they won that one 41-22. And we were there to cover it, and we are going to play those highlights for you during the intermission. We will be right back. Again, your score after one period: Bucknell 7, Bloomsburg 0.
All right, everybody, it's halftime here. It's Pittston area 22, Wyoming area 19. Kind of what I saw up at Lakeland from the Warriors. I mean, Pittston area, they came out really hot. Brody Spindler had a nice run. I thought it was a touchdown, but he was short, and they ran it in. Brody again. And then Lucas LaPresto, man, that kid is an athlete. I knew that. I know him. But this is my first time seeing this Pittston area team in person this year. Oh, my God. I mean, 75-yard touchdown. Broke free, amazing. I mean, the run game is insane. And then Spindler had a huge run here, got pushed out of bounds. It took WA's fastest and best guy, Kopechny, in my opinion. He's a great athlete. Took him to get the big man down, which is awesome. Had to push him out of bounds, too. So, that's always great. But, yeah, this Pittston area team is really good. But Wyoming area, man, Nick Champy's playing out of his mind right now. I got to give a shout out to Nick Champy. He looks fantastic. He is just, he's breaking free for yards after the slow start from the Warriors. I mean, Pittston area came out hot on defense, kind of threw the Warriors through a loop. Kind of what I saw at Lakeland. I mean, they got off to a slow start, and then, they kind of picked it up. They started running Gravine. Gravine's had some nice runs. Like I said, very similar situation, but Nick Champy has been playing out of his mind right now. He has a touchdown, and then Gravine just threw a beautiful pass to Luke Kopechny over here. So it's a it's an odd score, but it's a tight game. I mean, it's a rivalry game, and no matter who's good and who's bad, this game is always close. And these are two teams that love to run the football, I can tell you that. And they're just very well-rounded. This is the closest this matchup has been in a long time, and it's exciting. So let's see what the second half has in store.
So we do that.
All right, everyone, and we are back here at the Toyota Sportsplex in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. Hope you enjoyed our little intermission entertainment of our high school football coverage from this Friday night. Fortunately, had to watch that again. No, I'm just kidding. Can't be biased in the media, of course, but just love seeing the kids play. You know, it doesn't matter. Obviously, from a different perspective, seeing Wyoming area get that win, see how they reacted and how much it means to them as well, because I've always been on the Pittston area side, of course, being a player and hating their guts, but going to see how they, how emotional they were with it too, really opened my eyes a little bit, because that's the glory of it all. But anyway, it's hockey time now. Second period about to begin here between the Bucknell Bison and the Bloomsburg Huskies. Again, your score 7-0 Bucknell. So we're about to get underway here, and now the Bison will have this to start. It's Bird Leitner, passes it out. The Huskies, they pick that back up, look to reset. Pass down ice doesn't go. Bucknell back with it. Bucknell working in front. Shot, just wide. Tries to get it back. Doesn't go again. So now the Huskies try to work down. Puck is loose and shot back down by the Bison. So the Huskies will reset. Winters has it behind the net. Winters looks to pass to Weisgable now. Weisgable has to shoot it back. Holds on to it. Shot. tries to get Wolsifer in front there. Didn't go. Picked back up by Bucknell. So Bucknell pass across ice. And that will be an offsides there. Not the best execution on that. Saw the vision, but the execution was not there. So we have a face-off right here after the offsides. That's gets in there for the Huskies, but Bucknell wins the face-off. And the Bison will work down ice, but Winters is there, looks to pass it back. Tries to get it to Weisgable, but Bucknell again picks that back up. So the Huskies get that back. Pass will hit on the boards again by Winters, but he picks that up. Has to get that out, though. No one was there for him. So Bucknell will take over. Thorpe with it for the Bison. Oh, nice effort there by Krakalici. But Bucknell still holds on to it. Picked back up by the Huskies. Winters looks to pass it down nice. But Bucknell's right there for it. Shot just high. That was number 18, Noah Thorpe, on the shot. So the Bison, broken up by the Huskies. Weisgable has it now. Shoots it back into the Husky zone. So now Bucknell will get it back. The Bison now will shoot it down ice, but Winters is there for that. Makes the pass on the boards, looked for Phillips. Phillips couldn't get that, so Bucknell retakes possession here. And the puck shot back down, and it will remain there. The Huskies pick that up. Puck is loose cross ice, and that will be no icing there. And Bucknell will get this back. It's Spence passing it out. Puck is loose. Huskies there for it, but couldn't hold on to it. So Krakalici passes it to Bandix, but it's broken up by the Bison. But pass back out to the Huskies, so it's Cordone in front of it. Broken up by the Bison. Bandix tries to hold on to it. Shot back into the zone. No one there for it, so now Bucknell will have to reset. Spence with it. Spence passes it. Gets it right back. Joe West is there for that puck, but it's picked right back up. Shot. Ooh. Almost a shot, I should say. Tried to make the nice move there in front of Keys. Did not work. So the Huskies pick this back up. It's Winters with it. Winters working down himself. Can't hold on to it, though. Broken up by the Bison. He still gets it back, though. And the puck now tries to get it in front. Shot. Goes wide and hits out of play. So Winters there. The nice hustle. And tries to work in, but ultimately too many Bucknell defenders there in his way. 16:38 to go. Your score is still 7-0 Bucknell over Bloomsburg. So puck will stay in the Husky zone. That's gets it on the faceoff. Weisgable picks that right back up. Shot. Doesn't go. So Bucknell will try to pick this back up, but it's a fight for it now, but Bucknell gets it back. That's number 6, Strug, with it. And he couldn't hold on to it there. So now the puck will be in the Bison zone. Back up by the Bison. Shot. Broke it up there in the air. Lataronis almost tipped that one back in, and he passes it back around to Strug. Strug with it, working back in front. Shot. Blocked. Broken up. Goes right back to the Bison. Shot again. Puck's in front, and a save by Keys. That was Latornis, I should say. Latornis with the shot there for the Bison. And the puck will stay in the Bison zone. So Bucknell still with the puck. Tried to get it back there to Bird Leitner. Couldn't get it back. But the Huskies have this. Tries to break that up, but Bird Leitner's right there for it. Winters tries to hold on to that. It's a fight for it behind the net. Puck shot back around. Bucknell still with possession here. Puck in front, and they score. Nice awareness play there by the Bucknell Bison, and they give themselves the 8-0 lead here with 15:30 to go. Let's hear the official calling. And I believe that will go to Colin Spence, I want to say. We'll get an official ruling later when we do our article. But now the Huskies have it back. Getz tries to pass it, shot, goes wide. Puck back. Weisgable tries to shoot it back in the Husky zone, does not go though. So now the Bison will move back down ice with it. That's Dawn. Dawn with it now. Broken up by the Huskies, picked back up though by Bucknell. Shot in front. Oh, just a Kessler there couldn't get that off, and Keys falls on that one. Oh, and I stand corrected. That will be another goal. Oh no, it won't be. And that will be, yes, as another goal for the Bucknell Bison. It is now 9-0 Bucknell. That one barely got back. That was number 28, Henry Luft, with the goal. I believe that is his second of the game. And the Bucknell Bison have themselves a huge lead here with 14:56 to go. Bucknell gets that back. That's Thorpe. Thorpe in front. Looks to make the pass there to Cohen. Cohen couldn't get that one off. Oh, nice hit along the boards there by Bucknell. Spence gets it out to Graney. Graney looking for Spence. Puck is down in the zone, and the Huskies will look to pick that back up. No one is there for it, though. And it's picked up by Bandix. Bandix couldn't hold on to that, so Bucknell shoots it back in the zone. Shot off the blocker of Keys. That was couldn't see who that was. 14 with a shot for the blue line, doesn't go. And now Bloomsburg really can't get a hold of this. Bucknell still all on to a shot off the blocker of Keys again. That was number 19, Jeffrey Manuel. He couldn't get that shot off. Bucknell shot again and broken up, and it will look like we have a penalty here. First one of the game, to be exact, and that will go to, see the official calling here. So we'll go to Joe West. To Buck. Oh my God! It will go to Bucknell's number 10. That's Ethan Cohen. And now the Huskies have themselves a great opportunity here, a power play. First penalty of the game, might I add, guys. So now the Huskies really have to capitalize here. I don't know why I thought that was on Bloomsburg. That was on Bucknell. I apologize. Misspoke. So the Huskies there. That was, I believe, Wolfsfer with the shot. Let's pick back up Bucknell. Weisgable in front. Passes it back out. Winters with it now. Winters. Shot. Broken up there by Bucknell. Winters with it again. Shot. Broken up again. And goes back out to Wolfsfer. Wolfsfer to Winters. Winters shot. And he scores! Trent Winters for the Huskies gets that one in. Trent Winters finally gets himself his goal that he's been yearning for, and he puts the Huskies on the board first. Puts them on the board for the first time today. It is now 9-1 Bucknell. Nice taking advantage of the power play opportunity there by the Huskies, and Trent Winters finally gets his goal. That was Bird Leitner with a shot off the blocker of Keys, and I say that because 2 games Winters has had some shots, and one got tipped in by another Husky, and then one was just wide. He's had a lot of shots that he's been trying to get in, and he finally got it. So a little shout out to him for finally getting his goal. He's been waiting for that one. So now Bloomsburg has to reset. Weisgable with it now. Working in, shot. Broken up, though, by Bucknell. And that looks like that will be another goal for the Huskies. Tip that one in there. We'll get the official calling on who that was. But Bloomsburg now with 2 straight goals. And I believe that was number 28, Nate Wolsifer, gets that in for the Huskies. I barely saw it, but yeah, it snuck behind that was not Giantassino, that was Monaghan. Monaghan now in net for the Bison, so he gives up 2 goals there back-to-back, really. Now the Huskies have some power. So now here's Krakolich. She can't hold on to it, but Weisgable's right there for that one. Weisgable looks to pass it back. But Bucknell now with possession. Tries to make the pass cross ice. Doesn't go. So now the Huskies get to reset. It's Winters with it. Winters tries to make the pass to Weisgable. Just too much on that one. So Bucknell will retake possession here. But Bloomsburg, they get that right back. Hit off the board. Puck in the air. And Bucknell gets that right back. That's Dawn. Dawn with it, moving down ice. Dawn. Looks to pass it back in front. No one there, though, so it's picked up by the Huskies. And now the puck. And looks like we'll have ourselves a delayed penalty here. And nope, never mind. I apologize. Now Bloomsburg with it. Shot across ice. Just wide there. That was Trent Winters again with the shot. So now Bucknell takes over. The Bison working into their zone. Nice defense along the boards there by Trent Winters to break that one up, but Bucknell still gets that back right in front there. Shot doesn't go. There's 2 guys in front there, but they couldn't get that one off. So now the Huskies will look to get this back out. Winters shoots it along the boards, looks for, I believe that was Weisgable. And now Getz has it. Getz working down ice. Getz stops. Looks to pass. Broken up by Bucknell. That was Thorpe with the break up there. He was right there in front of Getz. So now the Bison have it. Don with it now. Don passes it back to Luft. Luft. Shot. Broken up right in front of there by Trent Winters. Trent Winters blocked that shot. Phillips now has to shoot it down ice. No icing on that. So now the Huskies get a line change in here. 10:40 to go in the second period. The Bison now with it. That's number 18, Noah Thorpe. Tries to get it out, but it's broken up, so Joe West will pick that up and tries to shoot it back, but the Bison get it back, and that would be an offsides there. That would be on Bucknell. A break up there by the Huskies and picked right back up by Bucknell, and ultimately wasn't offsides. That one wasn't close, like the one before, or the one 2 plays before. So now Bison shot. That's Manuel with the shot. That's Alex Herman has to shoot it down ice. So now the Bison have to reset. Puck is loose. Huskies there for it. Nice play there by Winters, but he can't hold on to it. So the Bison now have it in their end. Puck in front. Keys there. Puck just shot in front of him. He made sure that one didn't slip in behind him like the last goal that Bucknell scored. 9:57 to go in the second period. Huskies had themselves a little bit of firepower after getting 2 goals there. Trent Winters with the nice power play goal and Nate Wolsifer with the other one. So Bucknell with it now. Herman with it. Tries to get a shot on Keys. Doesn't go. Right in front there was looked like number 5, Adam LaTourneau. Tried to get the shot in front there, but did not go. It's a nice set up there by Bucknell, though. So Bucknell, puck is loose. Wins the face-off, gets that back. That's Ackerbach with it. Ackerbach passes it to Strug. Strug almost had the shot in front there, but didn't go. So now the puck will be shot back down ice, and we'll have an icing. .9:31 to go in the second period. 9-2 in favor of the Bucknell Bison over the Bloomsburg Huskies. Puck is out there. Ratner gets that, but now it's LaTourneau with it now. LaTourneau gets it in front of Strug, but that pass was broken up, so the Huskies now have possession, and there's Bird Leitner. He tips that puck out, but the Huskies get to reset here, and then pass down the ice looking for Phillips. Phillips couldn't hold on to that one, so now Bucknell will reset. Puck is loose, but it's picked up there by Ratner. Ratner, pass in front, shot in front there. He held on to that one, looked like a setup there in front, but didn't go, and that was Latornis with a shot. Did not go as well. So Bucknell gets the reset here. Bird Leitner with it now. He holds on to it. Picked up by Wolsifer. Oh, but there's Phillips. Couldn't get to it in time. Puck was open right there. 2 Huskies right in front of that one. So now Winters looks to send it back. And now the Bison will have possession. So now the Bucknell Bison working in. Pass in front. Doesn't go. Nice defense there by Trent Winters. Pass was intended for Ethan Strug. Now the Huskies will have it back. That's Weisgable with it. Weisgable looks to pass it to Getz. Getz can't get that one. Nice defense there by Bucknell. Getz gets it back though, but it's loose. Shot back in front. Picked up by Bucknell. Bucknell now working down ice. Latornis right there for it. But it's picked up by the Huskies there. That pass across ice intercepted by Gavin Weisgable, but shot back around. And now that's number 44, Jackson Graney there. Had the puck, just shot wide. Bucknell still with it. Pass out to Spence. Spence shot, blocked by Keys. Trent Winters now with it. Looks to get it to Getz. Getz trying to work down ice for the Huskies. Shot. And a nice glove save there. Oh, and he drops it there. Yeah, that was a nice save there by Henry Mahoganen. Some of these names are pretty hard to say, so if I'm getting them wrong, I apologize. Oh, and a nice hit there by Colin Spence, the Bison. And but the Huskies still have it. Joe West shot blocked by Ryan Dawn. Shot again. And a couple of slips in front of the ice. Weisgable with a nice shot. Just didn't go there, so now Bucknell will get it. And looks like the Bison slipped there, so now Winters with it, but it's broken up there by the Bison. That's Spence again. He broke that up, so now the Bison will work down ice. Shot blocked. Oh, and they score. Nice one-timer goal there by, I believe that was, I want to say number, we'll hear this in a second. I want to say 19. I believe that was number 20, Ryan Dawn there. Nice shot by him. Great awareness play, and now Bucknell has himself double-digit goals in this game. So now the Huskies had it there. Cordone was with it. Winters is there to break that up. He gets that puck back, but Winters, he has it in the zone. Winters working in, shot, blocked. Bender tried to get the shot there, but it's picked back up by Bucknell. It's a 2-on-1. And that will be offsides. Almost a critical 2-on-1 there for Bucknell. Krakalici was in there on the defense there between the two Bucknell Bison, but ultimately could not get that off. So now with the face-off. Puck picked up by the Bison. Bucknell working into their zone. A herd of Huskies in front of that. Krakalici and Bender. But a shot blocked by Keys. Back out there. And the Huskies will try and shoot that back down. So now Bucknell gets the reset here. That's Slane. Now the Bison working down ice. Manuel had it there, but now it's picked back up by Herman. Herman passes it out. Bucknell looking to get something going here, taking their time. That's Thorpe. Thorpe. That was Manuel with the shot. Didn't go. Bucknell with it. Passes it along the boards there. That was Slane trying to get it to Cohen. Puck's in front there. Bucknell shot in front, doesn't go. That was Bird Leitner with a shot. Now the Bison get that back. Pass in front shot. Doesn't go. That was Jeffrey Manuel again. It's Bird Leitner. Passes it back to Thorpe. Thorpe almost tripped up there by Krakalici. Shot in front and they score. That's number 19, Jeffrey Manuel with the shot, the one-timer once again, and the Bucknell Bison extend their lead to 11-2 over the Bloomsburg Huskies. So, Bloomsburg did get themselves 2 goals in this game, back-to-back basically there, and now Bucknell is retaken over this one after the 7-0 lead at the end of the first. It's now 11-2, but Getz has this one. Wolsifer shot. Just blocked there by a couple Bison defenders, so slowed down a little bit. So now Bucknell will have this back. Strug with it. Strug trying to hold on to it. Nice defense there by the Huskies. Can't keep himself on his feet. But Bucknell ultimately gets that back, working into their zone. Tries to make the pass in front, does not go. But now the Huskies have that back. It's Weisgable. Passes it to Krakalici. Krakalici tries to find Getz. Can't hold on to that, so Bucknell will get it back. Shoots it back into the zone. Gives it to the Huskies. Winters looking for Wolsifer, but it's broken up there by Ackerbach. 3:55 left in the second period. And the Huskies get that. Getz shoots it down, but Bucknell gives themselves the opportunity to reset. Bird Leitner with it. Bird Leitner makes the pass behind him there to Strug. Or no, that was not Strug. That was Ryan Dawn. My apologies. Huskies, though, get that back, looking to get it out, but they can't. And that's Latornis there. Now the Huskies have this one back. That's Krakalici. Can't hold on to that one, and Bucknell just picks that right back up and shoots behind him. And the Huskies now have to reset once again. The puck's back down the ice. Spence with it now. Spence makes the pass. Bucknell working back into the zone. Trying to play keep away at this point. Shot in front. Blocked. And now the Huskies get that back, and the Huskies need to get something going here. They have not been able to set anything up offensively. So this is Don with it. Don working in. And could have been tripped up there, but no call on that. Shot. And he scores. That was number 28, Henry Luft, with the shot for the Bison, and it is now 12-2, and the Bison have themselves a 10-goal lead here with 2:46 to go in the second period. So a lot of unlucky bounces here for the Huskies, and just a lot of nice shots and nice setups by Bucknell. A lot of shots in front, a lot of one-timers, just leaving guys open and setting up those opportunities. So now Keys will check out of the game, and here comes number 33, Connor Paulus, in net now for the Huskies. So not a situation you want to be in. Down 10 goals, and you change your goalie out now because Keys definitely needs a break for sure. So that's Spence with it now for Bucknell. Bucknell now working into the zone. Luft, pass. Tries to get the pass in front there was Don. He couldn't get it, but now the puck is loose again. So Bucknell gets the reset. 2:28 left in the second period. That's Spence with it now for the Bison. Spence trying to work in. Has it to Graney. Broken up there by the Huskies, but they pick that right back up. Shot, and he scores. That was number, let's say that was number 12. Yep. Or wait, we'll get the official calling here so I don't wrong. And that appeared to be number 12, Sam Kessler, for the Bucknell Bison. And they have themselves an 11-goal lead with 2:15 to go in the second period. So now Bucknell will have this back. Thorpe tried to hold on to it, couldn't. Broken up by the Huskies, but now they have it back. It's Manuel with it. I'm sorry, that was Manuel before. Manuel gets it out to Herman. Herman loses it. And a nice hit by Herman. And we'll have a penalty drawn on that. And yes, that will go to number 8. Interference there by number 8, Alex Herman of the Bucknell Bison. And the Huskies will have themselves another power play here in this game. So let's see if they can do what they did last time on the power play, and that was capitalize and get themselves on the board. See if they can cut this deficit down, because it is now 13-2 here. Bucknell leads by 11 goals. So let's see if they can cut that to 10. So the Huskies now in the power play. Bucknell, though, they kill this one immediately, get it back out. They get possession and immediately kill it. So now Bucknell's there for it, though. That was number 19, Manuel, trying to go after that, but Joe West there for the Huskies, and now the Huskies get to work back down ice. 1:28 left in this period. And it's Joe West still with it. West passes it to Winters. Winters with it, broken up by Bucknell. And now West has to take that back so the Huskies can reset. It's Weisgable. Weisgable with it. Make pass front to Wolsifer, just not there. And now the puck is killed again by the Bison. And now West has to get it to Wolsifer. Wolsifer looking for Weisgable, but Bison there for it. And now they will look to kill it once again. And Bloomsburg there trying not to let that happen. Here's Winters. Winters with it now. Winters passes it back. Back to Winters, doesn't go. West tries to get that one, couldn't do so, so Bucknell will regain possession, and puck is shot into the Bloomsburg bench. It's one way to do it, I guess. 35.5 seconds left in the second period. Your score 13-2 Bucknell, and 45 seconds left on this power play for the Huskies as well. And again, that was number 8, Alex Herman, on the interference there for the Bucknell Bison. Now Spence with it. Wolsifer picks that right back up, though. Not a lot of time left here in the period. Bucknell kills that immediately there. Nice hard shot, and Bucknell doing a fantastic job on the penalty kill here. But now the Huskies have it. It's Krakalishi. Krakalishi looks to pass it down ice, and almost broken up there by Bucknell. And looks to get it to Getz. Broken up by Bucknell once again. Puck is in the Bucknell zone, and yep, that would be an offsides, yep. Tried to set something up there. That was number 8, not Alex Herman. He's in the box. Oh, my God. Ethan Strug there. Tried to set something up, but ultimately couldn't do so. And wrong positioning there. And the clock strikes 0 here at the end of the second period. Your score, Bucknell 13, Bloomsburg 2. So a little bit better in this period. The Bloomsburg Huskies did get themselves on the board. A nice power play goal by Trent Winters, and it was with the other goal for the Huskies. But Bucknell, like I said, they have been really controlling the puck. They haven't let Bloomsburg into their, haven't let them have any really scoring opportunities at all, and they just haven't been able to do much at all. Bucknell has really taken a charge here defensively. And the Huskies need to just, at this point, play for pride and not make this deficit any worse than it already is. So, for our second intermission entertainment, I actually got out to a college game this Saturday, yesterday. One of the colleges actually plays hockey in this rink, and yes, that is the Misericordia Cougars. They hosted the Eastern Eagles yesterday in a highly anticipated MAC Freedom Conference stout in a game. Oh my God, I was looking for the right word there. But yes, so that was a huge game. Final score was 28-21 Eastern, and Eastern took the lead in the MAC, so they are number 1 in the MAC right now. Misericordia was undefeated in MAC play until that point. So it was a fantastic game, very back and forth, and very excited to present it to you guys here on the Bloomsburg Huskies live stream. Again, your score after the second period, Bucknell 13, Bloomsburg 2. We'll be right back. Enjoy the game.
All right, everyone, we're here at halftime. It's Eastern 14, Misericordia 7. So this game, very similar to what I saw last night at Wyman area. Two teams that love to run the football. And Misericordia, it's their quarterback, Jacob Hunter, who I actually played with in the Unico game back in 2023. He played at Holy Redeemer. So I know Jacob Hunter, and I know their left tackle as well, Jeff Kazerski. We all played, the three of us played Unico together. And then their running back, Logan Tierney, also played at Holy Cross around here, and I'm buddies with him as well. So I know a lot of kids on this team. And but Jacob Hunter, man, he runs the football. He sets up Misericordia nice, and he had the rushing touchdown, and he runs the football hard. He's a very, very, very versatile. He's a threat as a quarterback. But Eastern, that Averlin kid, he's pretty good. Misericordia's having a tough time slowing him down as Eastern is rolling through this game. He has a lot of carries, a lot of big runs. But Brett Knapp's playing great as well. He has a lot of nice runs as well. But he had that beautiful touchdown pass to Isaiah Guy Burden in the end zone, literally right here. That was a beautiful catch in double coverage. That was awesome. That was a great play. definitely shifted some momentum for Eastern. It's a 14-7 game. I kind of expected it to be this way because Misericordia and Eastern are kind of similar teams, and we're seeing it here on full display. They kind of have those guys that run the football well for them. For Misericordia, it's Jacob Hunter, and for Eastern, it's Jeremiah Averlin. So, two similar types of teams, and it shows why they're both back to back in the MAC. But no, that rhymes. But yeah, so this is a very great game, and like I said, lots of running. Very similar to what I saw last night. Two teams that love to run the football, and realistically, either one of them can really stop them. But Eastern right now, I think, is doing a little bit of a better job, and Averlin is being more of a threat right now than Jacob Hunter or Logan Tierney is for Misericordia. So let's see what the second half has in store, guys.
ball, please.
And we're back here at the Toyota Sportsplex in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. Again, your score after 2 periods of play, 13-2 in favor of the Bucknell Bison. But yeah, guys, that was a great game yesterday. Shout out to both schools, and obviously Misericordia Ice Hockey plays at the Toyota Sportsplex as well. So yeah, just before we get into the third period of action here, we have to hear from our sponsors and stuff going on for TJ Productions. So we'll be right back.
We will have live updates from some PIAA District 2 high school football playoffs as the Dallas Mountaineers travel up to face against the Valley View Cougars in the opening round of the 4A playoffs. Follow us on X at TJPR and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'll have live updates on X and a highlight video to follow on the YouTube channel. Go Huskies!
And we're back here at the Toyota Sportsplex. Here we go, beginning of the third period. So now Bloomsburg will have this one. Krakalishi looks to make the pass, but it's picked up by the Bison. Bucknell working in. Shot, and they score. That's number 28, Henry Luft with the goal there for the Bison to open up the third period. It is now 14-2 Bucknell Bison. So Bucknell right out of the gate gets themselves up another goal. That was Luft again. I believe that's his third, so that'd be a hat trick for Henry Luft today. But Bucknell works right back in. Shot. Their pass across does not go. So now the Huskies have this back. It's Wolsifer. Wolsifer working down ice. Wolsifer looks past it back to Getz. Getz shot off the blocker of the Bucknell goaltender, which I believe right now is number 35, Noah Mahogany. Definitely said that wrong, but Monaghan, yes. But now the Huskies trying to work back down ice. It's Bandix there, but it's broken up by Herman of the Bison. So now Bucknell will have it back here. Bucknell still with it here. Bison working back up. And a goal. That was number 20 for the Bucknell Bison, Noah Don. No, oh my God. Yeah, Ryan Don. And it is now 15-2 Bucknell with 18:05 to go. Running clock here, obviously, from the Toyota Sportsplex. And man, Bucknell, they're not done yet. I mean, it's just, this is just, you know, crazy at this point. 15 goals in a game is crazy to begin with. So the Bison still have the puck. Bucknell's pass in front, broken up by the Huskies, but they get it right back there. It's a fight for it. That's number 10, Ethan Cohen, holds on to it. Nice defensive play there, and that will draw a penalty for the Huskies there. I believe that was on number 10, Joe West there. I couldn't see exactly. It was either Bandix or Joe West. We'll find out momentarily, we think. So now Bison's still with it, though. Pass in front, broken up by Bloomsburg. Bison still hold on to it, though. Bison trying to hold on to the puck here as this is a delayed penalty, not letting the Huskies have any part of it. Shot in front, blocked. That was number 18, Noah Thorpe. And the Bison still have the puck here, holding on to it as the delayed penalty is in. Tries to get a shot, and they score. Right on the side of the net there for the Bison. That was, I will get the official goal call on that. I couldn't see exactly who that was, but it is now 16-2 Bucknell. So that will be, that would be Trent Winters in the box for the Huskies. I believe that was cross-checking, I want to say. Yep, that's what that was. Cross-check there by Winters, and Bucknell extends their lead to 16-2 here in this one. So now Bucknell back on the power play. Or I don't think they would. No, they're on the power play, I should say. So Bird Leitner with it now for the Bison. Shot in front, doesn't go. Ryan Don with it now for the Bison. Bird Leitner's shot just high. Bird shot, blocked by Paulus. That was Don again with the shot. So the Huskies try to kill it, and they do so successfully. 15:40 left in this third period running clock, and the Bison on a power play here. It's Don with it again. Don tries to pass it to Bird Leitner. Doesn't go, so now Getz will kill this one. And we did not get an official ruling on that goal for Bucknell. They definitely did down there, but I did not hear it. So, again, that will be all in the article on tjproductions.com. Later tonight or tomorrow, whenever that may be, but you will see it. So now Weisgable now with it, smartly kills that one. 30 seconds left here on the penalty kill for the Bloomsburg Huskies. But now Bucknell working back in. Nice stick handles there by Henry Luft, and the puck is killed once again there by the Huskies. But Bucknell, 13 seconds left on the power play here. That's Strung with it. Strung gets it back to Manuel. Manuel back to Strung. Strung pass in front. Doesn't go. That was Kessler with the shot. Doesn't go. And the Huskies kill that one. And they kill the penalty. And Trent Winters is back out on the ice for Bloomsburg. So they prevent another one here on a power play. And great job by the Huskies to kill that one. So now Bandix with it for the Huskies. Bandix looking to work back into the zone. Keeps a hold of it, but it's broken up by Bucknell, and Kessler gets that back. Bucknell will have that one back. Slane had it. Slane passes it. The Cordona's right there for it. Tries to shoot it back. Doesn't go. Shot there by number 25, Henry Ratner. Couldn't get that one off. But now Bucknell keeps it. That's Herman. Herman passes it out. Bucknell shot just wide. Puck broken up there, and that will be shot back down ice. 13:30 left in the game here, running clock. 16-2, Bucknell leads over Bloomsburg. Bucknell still with it. Gets in there for the tip, but no one else there to pick that back up. And a nice hit there by Gavin Weisgable for the Huskies, but the puck will stay in possession. It's picked up there, center ice, and it's broken up. And you couldn't hold on to that. That's Sam Bird Leitner picking that back up for Bucknell. Winters tries to shoot it back in the zone, but no one there. It's picked up by Bucknell. Bison working into the zone. Tries to get a shot off, but broken up by a herd of Huskies. Bucknell with it. That's Ratner. Ratner passes it over to Cohen. Cohen tries to get the shot in front, broken up by the Huskies. Nice defense there. And now the Bison have to reset. shot, and a save by Paulus. That was number 18, Noah Thorpe, with the shot for the Bison, but a nice save there by Connor Paulus. So, folks, at this point, running clock, damage control. I mean, 16-2. What do you really do there if you're the Bloomsburg Huskies? Just play for pride at this point and try and, maybe get another one up and prevent any more from Bucknell. There's Spence. Spence shot, and he scores. Colin Spence for the Bucknell Bison makes this a 17-2 game here for the Bucknell Bison. 17 goals in a game. I mean, when have you seen that? First time I'm seeing that. For the Huskies, get that? It's Weisgable. Winters shoots that back out, tries to set them up, but Bucknell's right there for it. Pass across the ice, blocked by the Huskies. A wide open Ryan Dawn there. Shot in front, blocked by number 12, Sam Kessler. Bison picked that back up. Tries to get a shot off. They looked like a shot there, but could have been a pass, but ultimately nowhere. Right in front there. Shot broken up by the Huskies. Kessler there with the shot attempt. Bison get it back out in front. Broken up by the Huskies once again. That's Graney. Tries to get the shot. West is there for the puck. Now the Huskies will have it. Gets. Passes it over to Weisgable. Weisgable trying to work in. Shoots it across ice, and no one there for it, but Krakalishi picks that up. Krakalishi now trying to work into the Husky zone, and ultimately couldn't get that off there. Zach gets in the way, and they couldn't really set that up, so they have to go back. So now Winters passes it to Wolsifer. Wolsifer working in. Has to shoot it out. And now Getz is trying to get there for it, but Bucknell puts that back up. The Bison pick that back up, working into their zone. Krakalishi in there. Benedito Krakalishi in there for the defense, but it's picked back up by Bucknell. Shot in front, blocked by Paulus. Shot definitely wide there. That was Jackson Graney. Now the Huskies try to send it back down ice. Puck is there, but ultimately couldn't go. So now the Bison gets a reset. 9:48 to go in the third period. Again, a running clock. Bucknell working back into the zone. It's left shot. Blocked by Paulus, almost in there, but ultimately not. That would have been Luff's, I believe, 5th goal of the game. I've lost count at this point. All I know is someone has to have a hat trick. Multiple people probably do at this point with 17 goals on the board. Slane passes it out. Tries to hit Auerbach. But now the Huskies have this puck, and they're working down the ice. Carter Bandix looking for Bender. Bender was wide open, but it was broken up by Bucknell. They stopped that opportunity. It's Auerbach working in. Auerbach tries to pass it, but it's broken up by the Huskies. Huskies try to shoot it back down, but Strug was right there for it. Strug shot. Doesn't go. Let's Hornus there. Tried to get the shot, but doesn't go. So now the Huskies will work back down the ice. Broken up there by number 29, Elliott Slane. Shot. Saved there by Monaghan. Huskies still have it shot. Just not enough power behind that one. Puck's back in front. Bucknell gets that back. And now they'll work back down ice. 8:19 to go here. And there'll be no icing on there. Bucknell gets the change, and so do the Huskies. So now Bloomsburg trying to set something up. Looks for Bender. Bender couldn't get that one. Too much on that. No icing on that. And Bucknell will try to get this back into the zone. Cordone tried to break that up, but here comes Bucknell. It's Thorpe. Thorpe working in. Holds on to a shot. And it looks like that will be a goal. Is it? No, it was not. Okay. 7:32 to go in the third period. I'm going to keep updating time as it is running. So now the Huskies pick that back up. Nice play there by Getz. Getz looks to get the pass across ice. No one's there for it, though. So Bucknell gets that back. No one there, but now Getz gets it back. Makes the pass across ice. Huskies trying to work in, but Bucknell's all on that one. Shot. Does not go. So now Winters has it, and the Huskies look to reset. Puck goes off the stick of Getz there. Wolsifer there for it, though, and there's a herd of Bison there already. So now Winters tries to keep that in the zone, but it's open air, and the Bison pick this back up. It's a 2-on-1. Thorpe, pass. Thorpe in front, their shot, and they goal. And I don't know exactly who will get the goal on that. I believe that will go to Manuel. Jeffrey Manuel will get credit for that one. Thorpe will get the assist, obviously, on that. But they are giving it to Jeffrey Manuel. It is now 18-2. Bucknell with the running clock going, obviously. 6:16 left in the game. Bucknell wins the faceoff. The Bison trying to work back into the zone, in their zone. Winters was right there for that, so the Huskies get that back. Now Bloomsburg working in. Can't hold on to that, so Bucknell sends it back. Winters there for it again. Winters sends it along the boards, hits Wolsifer. Wolsifer passes it across ice to Weisgable. Weisgable's shot doesn't go. Wolsifer tried to get that back one in, but herd of Bison in front of him. Puck shot in front of the net. It will be shot across ice. So now the Huskies reset. Winters picks that up. So now Winters will take it himself. Winters tries to work around, can't hold on to it, but Getz is right there for it. Zach Getz picks that up. Getz still with it. Tries to get it back out in front. Oh, and a shot there by Emily Phillips there with a shot just off the blocker of Monoghan, and it went up in the air. So Emily Phillips there with the shot for the Huskies. Almost gets that one in, but ultimately no goal. So the Huskies will keep it in their zone. 5 minutes to go now. 4:56. It's a running clock. Hard to get it right on the dot, but you know what I mean. You can see the clock. Yeah, folks, this is just a lot of things not going their way tonight. A lot, to say the least. 18 goals and 42 shots in the first period. Haven't had an update on shots on goal, but clearly a lot. Now the Bucknell Bison will get this back, working down the ice. That's Luft. Luft looks to make the pass in front. Oh, and that's a score. And I think Luft will get the goal there, as he tried to pass it along to Strug, but the puck went in the goal. So, yep, Luft. So Luft will get credit for that one. That was an attempt at a pass there, but it ultimately went behind Paulus, and Luft will get himself another goal in this game. So now the Huskies, West tries to get it to Phillips, but Bucknell's right there for it. That's Slane, passes it out. Herman now, but Joe West is going after that. 3:33 left in the third period. 19-2, and it's a fight for it along the boards. You guys can't really see that, unfortunately, and they're officially going to call that there. No one could get that out. $13-10 left in this third period. It's 19-2 Bucknell, and now the Bison don't win that faceoff, but they look to be able to get this puck back and reset. It's Slane to Herman. Or no, that was Strug. The Tortoise. Slane with it again for the Bison. Slane tries to shoot it over the other end of the ice to Latornis. Latornis pass. Puck's back in front. Broken up by the Huskies there. Latornis Latornis gets it out, and the pass does not go, and puck will be shot down at the other end of the ice, and Monoghan's there for that one. Begonnen. Probably been saying his name wrong all night, but it's okay. Herman now working in with it. Base pass in front. Shot does not go there. That was Adam Latornis there, almost had that. And now the Huskies will get it back. Shoots it down nice, looks for Weisgable, but that pass was just too much. But the Huskies have it. Weisgable with it still. Weisgable passes it across ice to Benedito Krakalishi. Shot blocked and out of play. So a nice opportunity there for Krakalishi, but the shot there was ultimately tipped up and shot out of play. But the puck will stay in the zone. Running clock, we have a minute 40 left in the game. 19-2 is your score right now. And Bloomsburg is just looking to get one, at least maybe one more here. Because, you know, the deficit's crazy, but you still want to have maybe a little something nice to go home with. But here come the Bison. Puck's in front. Oh, and we have some nice defense there by the Huskies. That was Ethan Cohen in there for the Bison. But puck is shot back, and the Bison still have it in the zone. Shot in front. Doesn't go. Huskies trying to get it back down nice, but Ratner was there for that one. But now Getz just trying to play keep away at this point. Puck's almost right in front of me there. Ratner will pick this one back up, and that pass not good there, but picked up by Thorpe. Thorpe working in. Thorpe shot, and is saved by Paulus. And we're under a minute to go in this game. Running clock, 46 seconds now. And safe to say that that's probably the last we're going to see here, as this clock is just going to run out. And the puck will stay in the Bucknell, and if they can get another goal off, I'd be kind of shocked. And with the clock running, 30 seconds now. Bucknell shot, tipped by a couple Huskies there. Dawn tries to pass it back. Looking for something in front. It was Dawn there again. It's picked up by Graney. Graney tries to get it back out. Shot. Doesn't go. And they are trying to make it 20, but I don't think they're going to do so. 4 seconds left of the running clock, and they're just going to hold on to this one, and Huskies will kill this, and that is the end of the game. So your final score here, folks, 19-2 in favor of the Bucknell Bison. And for playing their second game of the season, a pretty impressive showing here against the Bloomsburg Huskies. Just a lot of things just didn't go their way, and ultimately Bucknell just kept going and going and going and took every opportunity they could. And obviously the size of the roster was a factor here, as fresh bodies were out there every single time, and the Huskies obviously only with 10 skaters today, and that's their usual, and they're also down Vincent Cantardi as well. So obviously a little bit of a difference there, and that obviously makes a difference when Bucknell is able to change out 4 lines and you can realistically put out 2 where it's different guys. So the Huskies now, they move to 3-3 on the year. I will make sure I'm right on that in a couple seconds, because I could be wrong. I always like to fact check myself, because I am wrong 99.9% of the time when I say things. But yes, so so the Huskies now are 3-3 on the season, and just a disappointing showing today. Bucknell got off to the hot start, and the Huskies were just not able to really get anything going. They couldn't keep the puck in their zone, and Bucknell obviously took opportunity after opportunity there when you control the puck for pretty much majority of the game. I do not have official rulings on what shots on goal, final shots on goal were, and stuff like that, but at one point after the end of the first period, it was 42-10. So that tells you all you need to know in how this game, ended up. So, yeah, folks, just again, Bucknell taking the most out of their opportunities. The Huskies not able to really get anything going on in their offensive zone, ultimately leading to the 19-2 defeat to the Bucknell Bison. So now Bucknell, they are 1-1 on the year. Again, that's only their second game of the season, and will next week. Let me pull up their schedule before I get it wrong once again. Like I just said, Bucknell will be playing Gettysburg next week, who the Huskies lost to last week 8-5. That would be a home game for them. I believe they play in Sunbury, and the Huskies, they will be back home here. We will be live here as they host the Lafayette Leopards, which is another DVC-HC game. But yeah, again, just when you give up 42 shots in one period and you only put up 10. Again, I don't have final numbers, but that's what I heard at the end of the first. That tells you all you need to know about what happened here today, and ultimately just Bucknell just kept going at it, getting every opportunity they possibly could, and shut down this Huskies team, and only allowed 2 goals while putting up 19 themselves. This is a disappointing game, but if you're Bloomsburg, you gotta take the positives from this one, even if there aren't many. Take the positives. You got 2 up on the board. You had some nice plays on defense, despite all the shots on goal and 19 goals being let up between Paulus and Keys. They did have some really nice saves. And if you're Bucknell, you just got to keep rolling. You have a big team. You got a lot of involvement, as you can see. Both goaltenders for the Bison also played well. I mean, obviously, Gabriella Giantasio, who got the start here, she had a very, 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 very fantastic start. 7-0 at the end of the first, and then Henry Monaghan in there as well, only giving up 2 goals. So if you're Bucknell, just keep rolling. I mean, this is a big one. Get your first win of the year in your second game of the season. Just very, very impressive from the Bucknell Bison. And like I said, if you're Bloomsburg, take some of the positives from this game and just try and work on those positives. Work on keeping the puck and trying to get offensive power in your zone. So holding on to the puck, just working on things like that. And hopefully we can see the Huskies get another dub here next Sunday. Get another dub on the season, I should say. Their last win coming on Sunday, October 5th against American University. Hopefully can get themselves back into the win column on Sunday next week as they host the Lafayette Leopards. Well, that will do it for me tonight, folks. Again, your final score, 19-2. Bucknell beats Bloomsburg. And we will see you guys next Sunday as the Huskies host the Lafayette Leopards. Have a good night.
TJ Productions, providing the best in sports and entertainment.